Check, check, 1, 2. Check, check.
The Tiger.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to day 2 of the SCAC Championship Tournament here on the campus of Trinity University, hosted course, by the Tiger Network. We're so excited to have you here for our lineup of the two semifinal games. First off, we've got the Colorado College Tigers and the Austin College Roos. You can see the record for these two teams coming into this one. Austin College, though, what that won't tell you is they're riding a 4-game win streak. And for Colorado, they're riding a 7-game win streak. So two teams extremely hot coming into this game. Colorado College is the number 1 seed in the tournament. Austin College, number 5. And then later on, our semifinal between Trinity and TLU. That promises to be an excellent matchup as well. That one's slated to kick off at 1:30 if there are no delays, such as extra time. And speaking of extra time, these two teams are usually playing each other extremely close. We've had a 1-0 matchup between the two this season. And in fact, make sure I get this exactly right, but in the last 10 matchups, 4 games have been decided by 1 goal and 2 have been draws. 8 of those wins by Colorado College, but the games have always been close between the Roos and the Tigers, and especially the way this Roos team is playing right now. As you see them break out, they've got Stephen Hirsch back into the lineup after he had to depart for the second half of the quarterfinal win yesterday against Southwestern. He tried to come back into the game, had the ankle wrapped, was doing some exercises at halftime, but struggled and never came back in, but seems like he's recovered enough to get the nod in the starting lineup today. He was really helping them keep possession, keep the ball moving in the midfield areas, and of course, Ahmet Ramovich up front for them. The number 10, their first-year talismanic figure, going to be playing as the lone striker today for the Roos. And for Colorado College, the lineup: Keller Mokel in goal, 6'3" senior. Jackson Silverstein, Hayden Cogswell, John Schuler, Aiden Longhurst, Matthew Simmons, Kieran Singh, Samson Heyer, Rory Eastland Fruit, Noah Johnson, and Griffin Meyer, the newcomer of the year in the conference. Look out for him, number 28. 10 goals, 2 assists on the season as he sends that one long into possession of Austin College, wearing their maroon kits, moving from left to right. Short sleeves are out today for both teams as temperature has increased dramatically since yesterday's early kickoff. Colorado College now moving forward in white with the black trim from your right to left. The ball's put across. Rodriguez has spilled a chance for the opening goal here early on. Still not clear. Griffin Meyer gets the shot away, and the clearance comes from the center back. Man who's been so reliable for the Roos, Juan Rodriguez, 3 clean sheets in his last 4. SCAC Defensive Player of the Week for Week 10. Nearly made a critical mistake there in the opening minute. Colorado College have the game's first corner kick. Ball sent in towards the danger area. Juan Rodriguez not afraid to come and try and meet every cross lifted into the area, punch or catch. Especially against Southwestern yesterday. He was tasked with dealing with that so often, and he lived up to it. He's going to have to be up for it again today against Colorado. Flicked onto the near post. Austin College will be no stranger to defending long throws after their matchup with the Pirates yesterday. Chance now for Austin College to step up their line as Colorado goes all the way back to Keller Mokel, the 6'3" goalkeeper from Carpinteria, California. Another long ball hoisted over the top for the Roos. Pressure is applied by Rodriguez, brother of the goalkeeper Diego Rodriguez. Stephen Hirsch moving well in the midfield early as it's dropped back by Escanuela to his goalkeeper. Diego Rodriguez looked for Jean-Marie Luando. Pass was intercepted. Xander Spurlock, move inside. Driving now at the Colorado College midfield, puts it over the top for Ramovich. If it holds up, it could be on, but ball just bounces through. I think the flag had gone up anyways. Our center official, Gregorio Garza, gives the thumbs up symbol out to his linesman. This one in behind could be trouble as Griffin Meyer's lurking. Spurlock had to be alert to the danger. And there's going to be a free kick going against Colorado College. Number 9, Kieran Singh. Singh had the only goal between these two teams when they met in Sherman earlier in the year. It was a ball that was put in off of a corner kick, bounced around. Singh was able to head it home and get the game's only goal. Similarly, yesterday we had 2 games that were decided just by that one moment. For Austin College, Isaiah Winger-Rayo, starting from the bench today, was the one that was able to provide that finishing touch, again off a corner late in the first half. This one, though, has a little bit of a different feel to it, as the whistle wasn't going to come. Linesman didn't raise the flag, but eventually it does come against Griffin Meyer. Cleveland Heights, Ohio native, has been extremely successful in his first year under Coach Scott Palguda. Like we mentioned earlier, newcomer of the year for the conference. Have a ceremony after this game announcing all of those accolades that are already put out on the social media platforms this week. Be a throw-in for the Roos. Sanders Spurlock to take just in front of his bench. Header initially won by Colorado College, but sent forward again. Now a chance for the Roos to come forward. They're approaching the edge of the area. Colorado College, though, gets it wide. Now they're coming forward through Hayden Cogswell. He's forced back initially by Diego Rodriguez. Official says no foul. This one will be a throw-in for the Roos once again. Throw-in taken. Luando just can't quite control it there. And it runs out of play. It'll be Colorado College in front of their bench with the throw-in. That one comes into the chest of Singh. And he's going to be deemed to have fouled Xander Spurlock there. Referee not afraid to use his whistle here early doors. Some teams will prefer it, some will want a more physical game. Colorado College certainly seems up for a bit of an altercation, if you will. The Austin College bench down to my left pointing out how high the line for the Tigers is. Certainly an area where the Roos can threaten, is on the break, getting in behind. See Removich closing down here. He's got the wrap on his left wrist. Offside flag has stayed down here, but the ball's run out of play. He's got the wrap on the left wrist. He's dealing with a little bit of an injury. Saw him getting treatment from the trainer after yesterday's win. One to look out for. Of course, you can play with a hurt wrist. Can't use it anyway. Spurlock wins it back. Luando has had a couple of rough early touches, needs to calm down. It's put down the line, and I think Singh realized he was offside and let it run out of play for a goal kick. Colorado College this year finished 13-5, 8-1 in conference, 9-0 at home, 4-5 away from home. That will be one thing that you'll look at and say, well, maybe they'll show some vulnerabilities traveling away from the comfort of Colorado Springs, comfort of Stewart Field. I asked Coach Palguda about that. We'll get to that as soon as this chance is gone. Here's a chance maybe for Colorado College to get the opening goal. The shot comes in, still not cleared. Samson Heyer had the effort from the edge of the area. I asked Coach Palguda, how did you make Stewart Field a fortress this season? He said, well, it's traditional for most Colorado College teams to perform well at home. So it wasn't a huge surprise to see a strong home record, but there was also a bit of buzz and excitement after they added a new artificial turf surface at Stewart Field, and they've been really playing well and enjoying those upgrades that they received over the offseason. Certainly see it translated to success on the field. Austin College has to be smart about this one, playing without Colin Somm, who went down with a hamstring injury yesterday. It's been pivotal in that central defense for the Roos and their win streak. Made some big challenges. They're going to have to do it without him today. They're happy to see Removich and Hirsch still out there, though. After just a quick turnaround, 24 hours between games. Throw and taken into Singh. Head up for Silverstein. Now Griffin Meyer on the ball. So he's playing a little bit deeper than maybe expected to see. With his goal statistic, now a chance for the Roos to go the other way. Diego Rodriguez sends it forward to Amat Ramovich. He's going to have to do it alone here. It wasn't the most ambitious play there from the Roos as they won the ball back in a dangerous area. Just didn't have the numbers coming forward. See Rodriguez holding the back of his leg. Maybe an injury concern. The reason why he couldn't just push the envelope there. Removich back to Spurlock, sent into the danger area, but your striker's the one that's out on the wing, linking up. Nobody making the runs into the box. Luando in the corner. Can he get his cross away? Cuts back onto his right foot. And he wins the corner kick for his side. Good work from the senior midfielder. The first corner kick opportunity for the Roos in this game. 10 minutes in, don't have a shot yet. This is as good an opportunity as any to get one on goal. This looks like something interesting here off the training ground. They're going to go short, plenty of players around the ball. Look to link up. Have to stay on side as Ramovich eventually does just send it in. Interesting though, when you have that many players over to take it short, you don't have the amount of runners that you need in the area. Maybe not exactly how they wanted to execute that corner kick. This one's sent down the line by the Tigers. Still looking to find their feet here in their first game in the conference tournament. Good turn in the midfield there from Hirsch. Good to see him back moving freely. The shot comes in, flashed across goal. Keller Mokel, though, confident that it was going wide all the way. Colorado College in their last 6 appearances in the SCAC tournament, only 2 wins for the Tigers. They've had quite a few years where they do well in the regular season, get that first round bye, and then particularly the last 2 years against Southwestern have thrown it away, losing in the semifinals. They've reached a couple of finals, but still yet to translate their regular season success into postseason success. This header there met by Samson Heyer in the midfield. Griffin Meyer sends it out wide to Silverstein on the far side. Has the overlap coming from his right back, gets the ball back. 2 against 1 here. If they go quickly, they look to go to the end line. The pace of Silverstein's able to get to it and cut it back. But now the Roos go the other way after it's turned over. That time, goalkeeper forced to head it as he had come out of his area with Ramovich closing him down. But again, it's just the defense and the defensive midfield for the Roos just not quite able to get out as much as they would have liked for counterattacks. Really relying on Ramovich, maybe Luando, to try and create something. Austin College, they're really playing with house money, no fear. Talked about yesterday how they were 0-5 in SCAC play, and they've been able to turn it around and shown real momentum. They've gotten all the way to the semifinals of the conference tournament. The only pressure is the one they put on themselves. They're not expected to get a result here. They're not expected to even be here. That's credit to Coach Hudson and his group of players, a young team that's really starting to come into their own at the right time. Clearance that time blocked by Logan Newman on the far side. Austin College applying pressure a little bit higher. It's just the forwards for Colorado College. Aiden Cogswell and Kieran Singh just playing on the last defender. Griffin Meyer as well. Here he is, 1-against-1 with the Austin College center back. Couldn't judge the bounce of the ball that time. Luendo couldn't control it either. Spurlock misses out. Luendo trying to track back. Gonna have some work to do here as the sliding challenge comes in. Still not completely cleared. Spurlock throws a step over and gets it out. And Schultz gonna absorb the foul there. Hirsch. Stephen Hirsch. See him limp away. Of course, had the issue yesterday where he missed the second half. It's not a challenge he would have wanted to take as much as he was inviting it on. So tough to play with an injury. Once you get into that mode of how you always play, it's almost impossible to keep that limitation in mind. Ramovich to take. Everybody forward. Didn't get enough height on it. Tries to flick it on at the near post. Instead, get the shot away. That could have been goal of the season contender had he kept it down. Excellent first touch. I think he was trying to flick it on, but he'll take it. Didn't see who it was that got the shot away, but it's a good effort. Mokel sends it into the center circle. It's won by the Roos again. Colorado College, a bit of a slow start here on the road. Clock at the top of your screen, not quite up. It's 30-40 remaining on the scoreboard down to my left. Throw in taken by Escanuela. Eventually does get to Ramovich. Excellent flick around the corner. The Roos may be in business here on the counterattack. 3 forward in maroon shirts. Newman goes back to Ramovich, gets the shot away. It was a tame effort in the end, but it was a move created by Ramovich. Flick around the corner, brings a teammate into the attack. Long ball here from the goalkeeper forward. Spurlock gets ahead to it. Hayden Cogswell, nearest to it in a white jersey. Matthew Simmons drops it back. Long ball taken by Noah Johnson. Silverstein at the back post. It's met by Escanuela. Still, Griffin Meyer gets the shot away. 10 goals on the season. Was looking for number 11 there. Just a pocket of space. It was enough. Watched at least some of the game against Trinity when Colorado College was playing at home, and Griffin Meyer just had a pocket of space and he tucked it into the bottom corner. Nothing that the Trinity Tigers could do about it. He does possess that lethal finishing trait that's so elusive, so hard to find. Keeper coming for it, and he only got there late. It was Meyer that was pressurizing him. And a slice clearance here. Austin College needs to make sure these little mistakes don't turn into big ones. Put it out for another throw in on the far side. Silverstein throws it back to Hayden Cogswell. Just gets it in play quickly here. Cogswell again on the far side. Ball into the area. Dangerous one off the head of Singh. Roos need to get it clear. Instead, the offside flag comes to their aid. Juan Rodriguez to take. It's in the form of his life in goal. Seen it twice already here at Paul McGinley Field last Sunday against Trinity, and yesterday against Southwestern. Some incredible saves once again. Spurlock trying to calm things down in the defensive areas. Hirsch has to be quick here. He's got a man on his back. Now a man forward. As well to get it out to Spurlock again. Ball forward for Hirsch. He's showing his ability in the attack now as well. 4-5 forward in the attack now. It's best look for Austin College all game, but Luando couldn't hold his run. After that run, Hirsch told by his bench to take it easy. They realize he's dealing with that injury. He's so eager to influence this game. Biggest game of his collegiate career so far. So, too, for many of these Austin College players. Pass was looking for Ramovich. Couldn't find him. Now a chance for the Tigers going the other way. 4 in the attack. The run's coming in. Will the pass meet them? It's into the feet of Griffin Meyer. Put around the corner. Offside flag stays down. Colorado College with Singh on the far side. Back to Silverstein at the edge of the area. Slip came in from Diego Rodriguez. Silverstein looked to slip a teammate in behind. Couldn't do so. Hirsch turns out of pressure again. Hirsch maybe trying to do a little bit too much here. He realizes he's playing well. Needs to keep it a little bit more simple. Austin College bench really showing some energy, especially from the coaching staff. Energy that their players will have to match after playing yesterday. Wasn't a game in which they had the luxury of making many changes. It's a very similar 11 with the exception of the one change due to injury, Colin Somm coming out. So certainly tired legs will become a factor. At which point does it just become pure adrenaline? How much do you want it? How much do you want to make that SCAC final appearance tomorrow at 1 p.m.? Excellent play on the far side from Colorado College. Rodriguez comes out and makes the initial save, and Spurlock gets it clear. It's those physical battles that so far Colorado College is excelling in, and you'd expect not only with the size of their team, but also the fresh legs. It looks to be an area where it's really paying dividends. That first round bye. Throw in taken by Escanuela. Headed into the midfield area. Diego Rodriguez has the ball at his feet. Saw the idea, and it was acrobatic from the Colorado College defender to make sure it didn't get through to Luando. Silverstein now on the ball, 1 against 1. Sent into the area. Macias gets a foot to it, and eventually Escanuela gets it all the way clear. Austin College needs to get out, support their forward who's pressing all on his own at times. Nobody comes out to meet the pass, and the pass doesn't meet anyone in a white shirt. I think there was a slip that came in for Noah Johnson as he stepped into the midfield. Castle Rock, Colorado native. Castle Rock, good show on HBO. Definitely recommend. Spurlock receives this goal kick short, goes back to his keeper. Goes wide, now the other side for Macias. Sends it down the line, some space. Has opened up here for the Roos. If they can capitalize, Ramovich needs to get into the area. Luando already has. Ball sent across. Luando's in the area. He was lurking at the back post. You just wonder maybe why Ramovich isn't able to also get up in the box with an excellent ball across like that. Just needed a finishing touch. Not sure how much he knew about it, but Jonathan Gonzalez, some good defending there. Griffin Meyer up to win it. Despite being a first-year player, big 6'1", 175 frame. He uses it well as the offside flag goes up once again against Colorado College.
Hey, Nate, 5 low, 2 full. We're a quarter of the way through this game, and
We're a quarter of the way through this game, and 2 points. 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 2 poin pretty even in the statistical categories. 3 shots, 1 on goal for each team, 1 save, 4 fouls against Colorado, and 3 offside, whereas 1 in each of those categories for the visiting team. And one corner kick apiece as well. Possession would certainly favor the Tigers, but there's debate as to how much that is really important. It's about how you convert it into opportunities. So far, Colorado College not being able to stay on side has contributed to them not really having any golden opportunities. Great looks at goal. And Colorado College readying the first sub of the game. Well, it happening shortly as the ball sprayed wide now to Luando. Again, he's offside. Just has to watch that line as it's continued to be an issue, particularly for him now, second time. Ball wide now to the left back, Matthew Simmons. Space in the midfield now for Hirsch. Needs to get it off his feet as Colorado College comes to close him down. Now it's on the far side. Cesar Escobar for Sierra forward. Been playing on the left wing so far in these 2 games of the tournament. Time sends it in towards Removich. Couldn't find him. Singh gets it down under control. Back to Silverstein for Colorado College. Some space maybe in the midfield for Newman. Drops it back to Spurlock. Sends it towards the back post. Nobody there, though, for the Roos. Keller Muckle comes to claim for the Tigers. So over the head of Macias, could be trouble. Griffin Meyer looking to get on the end of it. Rodriguez quick off his line. There's a little bit of a push off there on the far side. It's going to be Hirsch to take. Overlap coming now from Escanuela. Everyone else, though, forward in the box for Austin College. Decent angle delivery towards the edge of the area. Clearance doesn't have much distance on it for the Tigers, and it's going to be an Austin College throw. That'll allow both teams to make their subs for Colorado College. Sam Birmingham, the senior midfielder from Panama. And for Austin College, Rodolfo Garcia, sophomore midfielder, into the game for Diego Rodriguez. Sam Birmingham missed all of 2018 through an injury in the season opener, a heartbreak for him, but he's bounced back this year. 7 goals, 9 assists, and he's fresh off a hat trick and an assist against Johnson and Wales on the final day in the SCAC. So look out for him. He's a hot hand for the team wearing all white today, number 11. Would be a goal kick for Colorado College, and their second sub now, Miles Montgomery, Oakland, California native,
Number 7, Miles Montgomery.
comes in for Hayden Cogswell.
Number 4, Hayden Cogswell.
Haven't mentioned Coach Scott Palguda too much so far. He's the Coach of the Year in the SCAC after his team, of course, took the regular season championship. Here's a chance for Montgomery just on the field. He's showing his pace, but Spurlock gets the angle right and going to shield it all the way out. A little bit overeager for the substitute, trying to make an impact. Under Coach Palguda, 54, 15, and 9. Excellent record The coach, a former member of the Colorado Rapids, won an MLS Cup in his 4 years, back in 2010, so fairly recently. Although if you're a Colorado Rapids fan, it seems a long time ago, doesn't it? Macias nearly caught on the ball there. Silverstein applying the pressure. Escanuela on the far side, into the feet of Ramovic. He's dropped deeper here to try and get on the ball. Wants to spray the play for Luendo. Didn't get enough behind it. Luendo applying the pressure there, and the ball just put out into touch by Colorado College. Couldn't risk anything with the senior winger lurking. Austin College taking their time here to get this one back into play. Logan Newman eventually does. Can't find a teammate though. Luendo's trying to track it down. He's got on the ball, puts the ball across. It's cut out though. Griffin Myers sends it forward. Looking for Birmingham. Luendo. Logan Newman has it taken off his chest by Montgomery, but it's going to deem to have fouled. Colorado College player just around the halfway line. Again, Colorado College struggling to advance the ball into the attack. Haven't been their strongest performance so far. We mentioned how they have struggled a little bit away from home. This one, of course, technically a neutral site game, but far from the Springs, where they've been so comfortable this year, winning all 9 games. Birmingham drops it back. He's back on the ball now, looking to create off of the bench here for Coach Palguda. Macias stoops low to head it, and eventually thumps it clear. Plenty of subs ready for both teams as well. As Austin College looking to manage the fatigue from yesterday, and Colorado College just looking to bring something a little bit different onto the field and try and create a real golden opportunity. This one drop back to Samson Heyer, junior midfielder. Luendo applying the pressure and forces the turnover. It's happened a couple of times now for Matthew Simmons, junior from Wilmette, Illinois.
For the Roos, number 23, Mickey Maloney. And for number 12, Jean-Marie Lundo. Number 3, Isaiah Wingarayo.
Wingarayo into the game, the goal scorer from yesterday.
For the Tigers, number 30, Kevin Peterson.
So to Mickey Maloney,
6, Aiden Longhurst.
Aiden Peterson and Longhurst for Colorado College. Spurlock not fouled there according to the referee, and nearly proved costly, but they eventually do bring it clear. Ball into the feet of Ramovic in their own half. Good footwork from him. Puts the ball in behind for the fresh legs of Maloney. Time those, good pace shown initially by the Colorado College defender, but he lost out. He's struggling at the moment to deal with the pressure from Austin College. Matthew Simmons, who is in his 3rd year, meaning all he would have known in the SCAC tournament is a semifinal exit. First game for the Tigers. The last 2 times they've fallen to Southwestern. Southwestern, a team they would have really not liked to see in this round after they have been consistently poor against the Pirates. Splitting this season with Coach Norman's team, and the past couple of years have just really been a bogey team for Colorado College. But with them falling to the Roos, it set up this matchup, and a little bit over 30 minutes in, it's been equally exciting. Another game that looks like maybe 1 or 2 goals will be all that it takes. The ball sent down the line for the Tigers, put into the area. It's a dangerous one, and Griffin Meyer has the opener. Excuse me, not Meyer. He's taking a seat. We'll see who got the finishing touch. Looks like 19, Will Mallory.
And the first half, 19, Will Mallory.
Will Mallory with the goal, the Atlanta, Georgia native. Junior midfielder arriving late into the box, getting on the end of it, cross from the right side, and applying the finishing touch. How can Austin College respond? They haven't conceded in either of their last 2 games. See Will Mallory, 3 goals, 6 assists now on the season for the Tigers midfielder. It's going to be a long road back, I think, for the Roos now. They've really got to dig deep. It's just 1 goal, but having played yesterday and having been so successful in keeping clean sheets, something they would have been used to early in the season in that 8-game winless streak, but not so much as of late. Only 1 goal conceded in their last 4. Now make it 2 and 5. Good ball in from Spurlock into the danger area. The height of Colorado College so difficult to deal with from set plays. This one put back in by winger Rayo. And eventually gone all the way through back to Spurlock. Good composed touch from the sophomore captain. He's been a standout for the Roos. Foul that time goes against Jonathan Gonzalez. Just around the halfway line. Straight back by the goal scorer, Will Mallory. Colorado College now looking to turn that goal into 1 or 2 more before the break. Feeling a little bit more confident now that they have the opening goal of their tournament. Escanuela sends it towards the halfway line. Logan Newman heads it out into touch. 10 minutes to go in the first half, and Colorado College has the lead. And they're looking for more before the break. Spurlock needs to be careful here. And he does give away a free kick in a dangerous position. He's going to get a yellow card as well from the official. Has to be careful the rest of the way. See who sets up over this one for Colorado College. Looks like the goal scorer wants it, Will Mallory. John Schuler also in the conversation. It's going to be 4 in the wall for the Roos as Rodriguez sets it up. Wants him to move closer to the near post. Of course, in the new FIFA rules, you can't do what Matthew Simmons is doing here. You can't be in the wall. You have to be 2 yards away, but I don't think that's applied here at the NCAA level. We'll be talking to you about the contact, but he's welcome to stand there, at least at the moment. Maybe future revisions will tell him no. But those don't matter in this moment. It's still the 2 standing over the ball for the Tigers, John Schuler and Will Mallory. Looks like they're hardly ready to take it. They're still in conversation as the whistle goes. They do step back. Both of them still look poised. We'll see who steps up. Schuler does get the shot in, and an excellent save from Rodriguez, diving to his left. Can't fault the attempt there from 24 or so yards away. John Schuler gets it on frame in the dangerous area. Chicago native. 2 hands raised as the corner's taken by Mallory on the far side. Again, sent into the top of the box. Austin College still not clear. They got a chance to put the ball back in now. Colorado College entering the area. Good step over from Montgomery. Puts the ball back across. Mallory, can he get the shot in? Still not cleared. There's nobody applying a decisive touch either way. Can't get it clear, can't get it in the back of the net. Another shot comes in from Mallory. And eventually it is put out in the touch as the Rouge players can take a quick breath. Will be a sub for Colorado College.
Colorado College, number 21, Sajan Singh.
Sajan Singh into the game.
10, Samson Meyer.
Samson Meyer will depart the number 10 for the Tigers. They're going to get it started once again here with a throw on the far side. Goes back to the thrower. Good defending there from Austin College. Just need to get it all the way clear though. Winger Rios, clearance. Finds the feet of Logan Newman. He's trying to do it all alone here. And Garza continues to call this game a little bit ticky-tack, a little bit soft. Certainly not a fan of the physical play that both of these teams I think would prefer. John Schuler just looks for the big switch all the way out to Simons. On the near side, lofts it in to the edge of the area. Cleared by the Rouge, who need to get a foothold again. It's been a while since we've seen them have any real possession, any control. Good run here in the midfield area. Another cut coming in from Will Mallory. Down the ball out on the right side, sent into the area. Cross put in by Colorado College. Austin College holding on right now to just the 1-goal deficit. Winger Rio is supposed to be playing as a left winger, is deeper than the left back at the moment, defending. Ramovich the only one up there defending, attacking wise for the Roos. Newman looks to put it over the top, but the height of the back line for Colorado College has prevented that so far. Spurlock gonna have to be careful here, going back to his goalkeeper with the run of Miles Montgomery. Applying pressure. Winger Rio draws a free kick here just around the halfway line. Hirsch now driving forward from midfield. Puts it back into the feet of Ramovich. He's going to have a strike from distance and just got under it. He's got license to shoot from anywhere. Leading goal scorer on his team with 5 goals, 1 assist. We're looking at a Colorado College team on a 7-game win streak. In those 7 games, they've outscored their opponents 23-3. Been solid at both ends, scoring and tight in the back. That ball is sent out onto the softball field. Throw in taken by Colorado College on the far side. Macias comes across and again deemed to have committed a foul. Escanuela attempting to demonstrate what he saw as occurring there to Gregorio Garza. Will Mallory, junior midfielder, currently has the decisive moment. Can he produce another one here from the free kick? Clock's been stopped, I think, for maybe a conversation. Somebody in the area. It's the 2 number 11s called over for Colorado College. Sam Birmingham in Austin College's Stephen Hirsch. Not sure what the content of said conversation would be, but just looking to prevent something before it happens here as Colorado College going to send the free kick in. Dangerous ball put in, head comes in from Colorado College player, and another fantastic save from Juan Rodriguez keeps his team in this game. Long shot comes in. He's going to feel a lot more comfortable dealing with that one. I'd love to get another look at that save from Rodriguez. He sends the big left-footed punt beyond the center circle. Winger Ryle looking to challenge for it. Ramovich as well. We'll get a look at that free kick. The whole sequence is put in by Mallory. Initial header, and then the initial save, as well as the second one poked clear just ahead of the on-rushing Sam Birmingham. Got there just in time. Hirsch loses out there and doesn't run back either. He's a little bit upset. I'm not sure exactly with what. That's another dangerous ball put in the area. Rodriguez comes to claim. Hirsch, a player that has such an ability in the midfield to control the game. But if he starts to switch off and maybe get in his own head, it could really prove problematic for the Roos. Coach Hudson, sure, is knowledgeable of that situation and will manage it best he can, but at the same time, he needs his best players on the field. In a season-defining game for them, for everybody here in the SCAC Championship Tournament. It's win or go home. Again, it's going to be Will Mallory, this time from the other side. Mallory, right-footed in-swinging service. Header met by Pablo Macias. Winger Rayo sends it forward and a missed kick here. Ramovich going the other way. 1 against 1 as the Colorado College players are streaming back in defense. Ramovich still on the ball, holding it up, waiting for teammates to join him in the attack. Now he puts it wide. And it's turned over that time by Maloney. It's just a weird error there from John Schuler, the captain, number 5. Just missed his kick. He was alert and tracking all the way back. The yellow card here for Colorado College player Skylar Stark-Ragsdale. It's Colorado College roster. When you look down at plenty of states represented, as opposed to on the other side, Austin College almost entirely made up of Texas products. This one going to be hoisted in. Austin College looking for the equalizer. Keeper rises extremely high to meet it. Keller Mokel, Californian, meets it at its highest point. This one just sent forward by Colorado College. A loose touch there from the center back, Rodriguez, and there's plenty of numbers forward again for the Tigers. A disguised pass, but the offside flag's gone up on the far side. Everybody expecting the ball down the left flank and just angled it perfectly into the run of the striker, but couldn't hold his run. Rodriguez into the body of Ramovich. He's got the ball back now under his spell. Esquinuela. Pass across the back line. Has to be well weighted. Rodolfo Garcia saw the ball in behind. Now Maloney, what can he create out of it? It's a corner kick. It's excellent vision there from Rodolfo Garcia. Didn't even have to have a look. Just took the ball first time and put it in the channel. And the winger was able to create an opportunity from a corner. Third corner for the Roos as we approach afternoon. Still morning, 11:48 here in San Antonio. Ramovich, dangerous ball in, nearly met at the near post by Garcia. Hirsch now wants to put it back in. He used the wrong club there as he chipped it into the goalkeeper. Macias meets the header. Garcia flicks it on. Winger Rayo Puts it around the defender, Kevin Peterson. He's not the only one that's struggled with missing a kick on the Colorado College side. Ramovich applying the pressure to Mokel, who came out to claim and done so well.
1 minute.
The senior goalkeeper wearing the armband as well as the 00. Ramovich struggling now. This will be a worry as the clock is stopped with less than a minute to go in the first half. He's holding his left ankle. Without him, you wonder where the offense would come from for the Roos. When I talked to Coach Hudson after the game yesterday, and so what is the key to trying to continue this streak, continue this momentum going forward? And he said the first thing he mentioned to me was just getting healthy. Yesterday the issue for Ramovich was the left wrist. Now it looks like the left ankle. Either way, it's a player they can't afford to lose, and it would be not only an issue of who's going to create, but an issue of morale dropping, I think, for Austin College, who, they rely on him as a talisman up front. He's going to limp off here, and he's going to have halftime to try and recuperate. It'll be a 15-minute break. It'll be Zane Kazmi, junior midfielder, to sub in for him. He's being helped off the field. Doesn't look good for the first-year striker.
In for number 10, Ahmed. Ahmed.
So the decisive touch, decisive moment in this first half was provided by Colorado College number 19, Will Mallory. Met the cross and tucked it away. Comfortably past Juan Rodriguez, who's been called into action quite a few times. Once again today, he's been up to the task. He just doesn't have the clean sheet anymore. And Zane Kazmi just going to try and apply pressure here, fresh off the bench with a 40 seconds or so, ticking down off the clock. A little bit of a loose pass there. Matthew Simmons just got there just in time. Both teams looking to create another goal-scoring opportunity before the half. Ball put down the line for Logan Newman. There's runners coming forward with 20 seconds on the clock. Can he get the ball in? And it's well defended that time by Colorado College.
10, 9,
Going to try and take the throw in quickly.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And the shot comes in, not quite what Austin College would have liked as they look to grab the equalizer right before the half. They find themselves trailing 1-0.
Austin College nil.
A goal from Will Mallory. You can see stats in favor of Colorado College, but Austin College has been up for the fight by and large. It's a close game between these two teams. Pretty regularly, 6 times out of the last 10, it's been decided by 1 goal or been a draw in the end. So we expect to see another close second half of play after a 15-minute break. We'll see if Ramovich can continue. He's receiving treatment at the moment. That'll be a worry for Roos fans. So to the scoreline, Colorado College 1, Austin College 0. Well, two teams have switched sides, and we're ready to get back underway here for the second half of action in the SCAC Championship semifinal number 1 on campus at Trinity University here at Paul McGinley Field. We're happy to have you on the Tiger Network all weekend. 2.5 games still to go. We're officially halfway through. After the first half of this one, Colorado taking the lead through Will Mallory, what was pretty much a second unit for the Tigers after those out on the field to start the second half. Also started the first. Somebody that the Rouge fans will be glad to see back out for the second half, Ramovich. See how mobile he is. He's on the ball here once again. Picked it up 40 yards from goal, looking to link up now with Rodriguez. Can't get the ball back. The Rouge keep possession now. Drop back to Macias. Chip down the line, flicked on towards Ramovich. Flag goes up anyway. It's been a common theme for both teams. Now 4 offsides apiece. 15 fouls total in the first half as well. It was not a game that was allowed to be very physical, at least in the first half. We'll see if any adjustments are made. It's Griffin Myers looking to get on this one in the corner, gets the left-footed service across. Silverstein the only one there, but the ball runs out of play. Didn't see a ton out of the conference newcomer of the year, Griffin Meyer. In the first half, he had 1 shot from just about 20 yards that he just put directly at the goalkeeper. Only played about 20 minutes, half or so. They used their depth to good effect, getting the goal with a largely a second unit out there on the field. Even when you just have 2 games in this tournament, it's a battle of rotation and trying to keep your best players on the field and fit. Of course, the likes of Austin College and Trinity having to deal with 3 games in 3 days, even more so. I have to think the further this game goes on, the more difficult it will be for the Rouge to stay in the fight, both mentally and physically. As the ball was potentially on, trying to dink it over the top for Cesar Escobar. It's come back and the Rouge have won a free kick. Look to go quickly, looking towards Escobar. It's headed clear. Austin College now going from right to left. Spurlock, their right back, has to deal with that one. Does well. Colorado College from left to right on their first visit to San Antonio this season. Their game with the Tigers of Trinity held in Colorado Springs. Of course, the single round robin structure this year for the SCAC. After it was expanded to 10 teams, the addition of St. Thomas, who are ineligible despite finishing 3rd in their first season in the SCAC this year. Won't see them in a conference tournament for a couple of years now. And we're honored, though, with the Defensive Player of the Year, Carlos Marquez. There will be a ceremony announcing those individual accolades, as well as the regular season team trophy being presented to Colorado College at the conclusion of this game for the fans in attendance, which we expect quite a few more for the Trinity game, set to kick off after this one at 1:30. Be perfect weather for the afternoon kickoff. Ball back into Stephen Hirsch, trying to drive the attack forward. Wants the ball over the top for Luendo. Didn't get quite the angle he wanted, but the goalkeeper was forced to come out of the box. Mokel had to deal with it. Now some space in the midfield areas for Singh. Puts it over the top for Meyer. He's onside. Can he get the finish? The dink over the top of the goalkeeper. But eventually it rolls wide. Those are chances that you can't afford to give Griffin Meyer. Didn't see all of the build-up as I was looking down momentarily. All of a sudden, he was in behind. Hirsch now. Good piece of footwork from him. He's fouled. Good foul, I think, from a Tiger perspective. There's plenty of space for him to move into had he been allowed. It's been extremely impressive today. If you take away the one moment where he kind of sulked after losing the ball and didn't track back, give him a 9 out of 10 performance for his first half. Another one that was down injured, missed the second half yesterday in the Southwestern game. To see him back out there from a Ruse perspective, same with Ramovich. Spurlock, though, the captain doing the work here. Ramovich checks his run, wants to go the other way. Can Spurlock find him? Cuts in onto his right foot. Cuts past another defender, but the challenge came in. Ramovich not happy that he didn't get the pass from the sophomore right back. It was a driving run forward from the back line. And the whistle goes for the first foul, but John Schuler a little bit lucky there. His second challenge was a rough one. He'll claim that he was fouled first. Put him off balance. Here he is again on the ball, Schuler. Out to the right back, Longhurst. Out for a Colorado College throw. Longhurst takes the throw, looking for Meyer. Certainly the out-and-out striker now. He started a little bit deeper in the first half. But the first year, 10 goals, 2 assists. They're looking to get him closer to goal. He's already had one look in the second half. I think a yellow card's come out here for maybe some pulling. I'm not really sure what the official's seeing here. Colorado College is saying, well, if he gets a yellow card for that, then maybe it should be a penalty as well. Fourth official saying, well, you can't be because it's out of play. It's all a little bit up in the air here, though. Confusion, though, is really what the initial issue was that led to the yellow card. Official hasn't been a fan of physical play all afternoon. Rodriguez, wide now. The overlap was coming from Spurlock. He's going to have to track back now. Luendo drops it back. Back to Spurlock, wants to go long into the feet of Rodriguez, flicks it around the corner. There's a big challenge coming in, and another whistle. As you expect, really any time there's a physical coming together, the referee's got the whistle out.
That's an easy foul.
Voice that you hear there, the fourth official explaining to the Austin College bench. So Colorado College takes the free kick, ball with their goalkeeper, sends it forward long, looking to run off the flicked header from Kieran Singh, who had the lone goal between these two teams in Sherman, Texas in the regular season. That one came early in the second half, just about at this point in the game, off of a corner kick. That was the game when I talked to Coach Hudson during the week about how he's been able to turn around now 4 straight wins. He said, well, the transition has really been over the past 6 or 7 games. The tight game with Colorado gave the team the confidence that we could play with anyone. Well, here's anyone. Here's the #1 team in the SCAC. They find themselves in a hole down 1-0. What's interesting to think, though, that despite losing to Colorado, is that feeling of an intense, close game that really has propelled this team onward. Referee says no foul. Myers in behind here again. Rodriguez comes out. And we'll see what color the card is here. Looks like he's going towards the back pocket, and Jose Rodriguez has been sent off here with plenty of time still to go. Austin College down to 10 men. There was a couple of opportunities for the whistle to come, and the referee said no. We'll see all the way back, even go further than that. Before that, in the build-up, there was a foul that was the referee whistled away. It's certainly a foul. The question is Spurlock in a position to where Jose Rodriguez can just get the yellow card? Another yellow card's come out now for Luando. The reserve goalkeeper is ready to come in now. Connor Tullis, first year from Dallas Jesuit. But if it is the way that Rodriguez's career is going to end, what a tough way to go out after 4 straight wins, 3 clean sheets for him, some incredible performances. And he's never been shy of coming off of his line, being aggressive. And that time, though, just not quite quick enough to the ball. And the player that's going to be sacrificed for the goalkeeper sub is Logan Newman. He comes to the subs bench as well. Hugs all around for Rodriguez as he comes off. See how Austin College sets up now with 10 men. Just 9 minutes into the second half. It's going to be an even more of an uphill battle now for the Roos. Still the free kick to come. Griffin Meyer as well as John Schuler in the vicinity. Looks like it's going to be Meyer. His hand goes up, gets the shot in, tests the goalkeeper just on the field. Stings his palms. Connor Tullis, though, up to the task. Looks like 2 in the midfield now for Austin College. The 4-2-3, the 4-4-1, depending on the phase of play. Silverstein now down the right side. Puts an excellent ball in towards the back post. Luando coming out to close it down to the edge of the area. Another one dinked in. Comes off the head of Singh. Ends up in the arms of the goalkeeper for the Roos. Good turn there from Stephen Hirsch. Still looking to be a driving force in the midfield. It's out to Luando on the far side. Luando, free kick is going to go in favor of Colorado College. Luando's just on a yellow card for dissent moments ago. Could it get even worse here for the Roos? See what the official has to say. Has to be careful. He's probably one foul away from seeing the visiting team down to 9 players. I've already seen that once here on this field. And Trinity was forced down to 9 against Christopher Newport early on in the season. Managed to get a 1-1 draw. Austin College still just 1 moment away from equalizing. Colorado College won't feel comfortable with that. They'll be looking to add a cushion, an insurance goal. Ramovich here, closing down. Diego Rodriguez really trying to put in the work. He's seen his brother and given his marching orders. He's trying to do the work of 2 men, closing down the back line. Hirsch wants to turn out of pressure here. He's taken off the ball. They remain light in the midfield, and it shows. Here's a chance for Colorado College to get the second. It's put across, and it's off the bar. They're claiming it went bar and in. The officials deemed it didn't, and we stay just separated by the 1 goal. See the ball cut across, right-footed strike. Looks like it didn't cross the line on the replay. Well done, the officials. But certainly, though, since that red card, Colorado College sending men forward at will. See if Coach Hudson looks to make any adjustments. The issue is they still have to try and grab a goal, find themselves trailing, as well as being down a man. They have themselves a throw in here in the attacking half. Here's Hirsch. Out wide now, down the line for Dylan Armis. Puts the ball in. Decent right-footed service. Dylan Armis, the junior from El Paso, didn't have the runner to meet his cross. Escobar the furthest forward for Austin College. Looks like Ramovich dropping into the midfield, trying to cover some gaps that they're dealing with after the red card. Clearance that time coming in from Jonathan Gonzalez. There's going to be an adjustment here, switching from the 2 in the midfield setup to 3 in the back for the Roos. It's just what I'm hearing from the bench to my left. Looking to get another body into the midfield. As Maloney comes in for Luando. So both getting fresh legs on the pitch as well as getting that instruction from the bench out onto the field. Hirsch that time overtaken by Griffin Meyer. He's frustrated again. Not tracking his runner back, and Silverstein could punish at the other end. And they're going to give that as a pass back. Argument again between the 4th official and the bench, but it's going to be an indirect free kick inside the box. These are always fun. See what Colorado College has planned. Looks like the same 2 that have been on the other free kicks in the second half, Schuler and Griffin Meyer, stand over it. Wall of 4 as the substitute goalkeeper, first-year goalkeeper, Connor Toulis sets it up. See what they have planned. They're going to pass it to Meyer. He gets the shot away. It's deflected. And eventually out wide now for Colorado College. Another good ball put in. Meyer rose to meet it. Headed clear by the Roos. Now sent down the line. Cesar Escobar has made this run a few times here at Paul McGinley Field. He's closing it down. Doesn't have the ball at his feet like he would like, as they go all the way back to the goalkeeper for the Tigers. And Armis had an excellent first touch, but he lost his footing, and Singh is wide open in the midfield. Keepers come again. Could fall again for the shot. Colorado College takes it at the edge of the area. John Schuler drags it wide. Kieran Singh's going to depart here for Sam Birmingham.
In for number 9, Karan Singh.
Rodolfo Garcia also ready to come in once again for Austin College. And the next opportunity, this one put over the top for Diego Rodriguez. He's battling and to put out wide for Armis. Silverstein's the one that's going to try and bring it clear. And now Griffin Meyer in behind once again. Keepers come. This time he gets there first. Excellent first touch there from the Austin College bench. Connor Toulis playing very similarly to Juan Rodriguez. Now sent off. Comfortable coming off his line, trying to get there before the striker when it's put in behind. Another foul against the Kangaroos. They're just not pleased, and I think understandably so, with the center official and the way he's called this game. Sometimes you can associate a postseason matchup with the physical play, the intensity. But the referee's not seeing it that way, at least today. Meyer sends this one in. It's deflected towards the edge of the area, and shot taken by Schuler, harmlessly wide. This is the fourth appearance for Connor Toulis on the season. He has one start. He's conceded 6 goals for a 2.38 goals against average. Limited opportunities for him as a first-year goalkeeper behind Rodriguez. His start came against Centenary in the 1-0 loss on the road. Interestingly enough, the only loss for Colorado College on the season was against Centenary on the road as well. Escobar deemed to be offside there by the referee. It was a close call. Certainly a striker that's not afraid to try and get in behind, similar to how Colorado play it. With Griffin Meyer, Escobar, who grabbed the second goal against Trinity here last Sunday. Going to need at least one if Austin College are going to play next Sunday as well. If they do, they'd be without their goalkeeper, Juan Rodriguez. It would have to be Connor Toulis the rest of the way. Well, that's just this game or one more. Shot comes in there. Blocked easily. The shot was from Sajan Singh. Silverstein in the corner. Chops it off to Schuler. Singh trying to battle, keep that one alive, does well. He's got Silverstein in the corner again. 1-against-1 with Armis. He uses his pace to get beyond. Armis gets the low cross in. It's cut back towards the top of the box. No runner there, though, for the Tigers. Big closing down from Escobar. Puts it out for a throw in front of the Colorado College bench. Two center backs there, swinging the ball around. Eastland Fruit to Noah Johnson. Colorado College certainly in control of this game, but on the score sheet, they could use one more to feel comfortable. You see the shots piling up for the Tigers in the second half. Five saves between the two goalkeepers for the Roos. Pressure here for Austin College. Just coming from 3 players. Wasn't a concentrated effort maybe from the whole team. Macias has won it back, center back for the Roos. Damn, he was fouled. Aronovich gets on the ball quickly. Ball given away on the long ball. Garcia back defending for Austin College. Another Ball sent to the other side. Armis meets it. Handball this time goes against Austin College. Escobar, the culprit. So another free kick opportunity for Griffin Meyer. No subs so far for Colorado College in the second half. You get the sense that Coach Palguda wants to get the second goal before he makes the change, or 8 that he made in the first. Griffin Meyer, guy that could get it for you, dinks this one in towards the back post. The header came to meet it. It just wasn't accurate enough. There's a sub as Logan Newman is going to replace Ahmet Ramovich. Struggled to make an impact in the second half after getting injured at the end of the first and being played in a deeper role as well. Here's Newman, defending that time against Sajam Singh. Here's a chance for Birmingham, puts it wide now. And offside flag's gone up against the Tigers, against Montgomery. Rodolfo Garcia wants to bring that one forward. He's closed down by Montgomery. Spurlock also loses out. Plenty in the attack now for Colorado College. Flag stays down. Can they get the second goal? Well, flag didn't stay down. Ball into the midfield now, Rodolfo Garcia. Out of play for an Austin College throw on the far side. Those first 2 subs for Colorado College had to come in now, checked into the game. They want the ball wide for Dylan Armis. Didn't have the distance on it. This one does. Here is Armis approaching the edge of the area, cuts in onto his favorite right foot, gets the shot away. First shot for the Roos in quite some time. Ball sent forward. Macias challenging for it with Sam Birmingham. Xander Spurlock now driving past a couple of players. Needs to get the ball off his feet as he's closed down once again. Uses his body well just to keep possession for the visiting team. We've got a couple of players here on this near side. They look for the big switch.
For the Roos, number 11, Stephen Hirsch.
Stephen Hirsch back in the game for Austin College, and for
For the Tigers, number 3, Skylar Stark.
Colorado College, Skylar Stark-Rogsdale and Hayden Cogswell.
Hayden Cogswell. And for number 7, Miles Montgomery.
Montgomery and Silverstein to the bench for Coach Palguda. Long ball here, searching, looking for the substitute fresh legs of Stark Ragsdale. Here he is again. Drops it off to Singh in the midfield. Macias and Armis combined to get it into touch. Austin College doing all they can to keep this one close, keep themselves within 1 goal. So far so good since going down to 10 men. Here's Hirsch, some space in the midfield for him to try and take advantage of. The ball's put over the top. It's a good one. Well-weighted pass for Logan Newman. Takes him a little bit wide. It's 1 against 1 with his defender. He's going to have to beat his man. Goes in towards the end line. Good strength shown by the Colorado College defender. And eventually put out for a Austin College throw. Aiden Longhurst there with the defensive action. Dropped off to Armis. Dylan Armis trying to combine with Garcia. Flag's gone up on the far side. With an extra man, Colorado College really can't afford to give space to Hirsch in the midfield. He's shown some reluctance to defend at times, but there's no doubt the quality he's shown on the ball. That was another example of a well-weighted pass over the top. Gave Austin College a chance going the other way. Macias puts that one out in the touch, and the subs will come in. It's the goal scorer, Will Mallory, as well as Kevin Peterson.
Number 19, Will Mallory, and for 28, Griffin Meyer.
Griffin Meyer
And number 30,
hasn't quite made his impact on this game. He drew the foul that led to the red card. Other than that, though, hasn't had a ton of offensive action. Another free kick, though. Opportunity here for the Tigers. Another one that the Kangaroos just can't quite believe has been called against them. Doesn't take a lot of contact for this official, as we pointed out throughout the broadcast. Goalkeeper here. Connor Tulis sets his wall. 3 in it. Colorado College maybe go for something off the training ground. It's a low-driven delivery from the goal scorer, Will Mallory. It's out behind for a corner. Under 20 minutes to go in this first semifinal. These two teams looking for a chance to play tomorrow at 1 p.m. Macias puts it out for another corner. Face the winner of TLU and Trinity. That one's set to kick off at 1:30 here on the Tiger Network as well. Will Mallory puts another ball in. This one flicked on at the near post by the Austin College player. Gets the clearance in. There could be a chance on the break. Going the other way, Logan Newman. He's got runners coming alongside him, but he's going to really have to go alone. It's good running shown by John Schuler. Step over as well and gets it clear. Only as far as Dylan Armis, though.
Hit our player in the face? Sir, he literally flailed after you beat him. Come on. Sir, he just...
Armis tries to go on the run, and it goes behind for a goal kick. There was contact after the play against Logan Newman that just was not seen by the official, I think. And Armis has put in a good shift. He's created a few opportunities. He's going to take a seat here for Isaiah Wangarayo. Scored his first goal of the year yesterday. It was the decisive moment for the Roos as they defeated Southwestern 1-0. The 5 seed beating the 4. So far today, though, we've seen why Colorado's been the #1 seed coming into this tournament. Here's a chance for them to make it 2 goals. Shot comes in. Spurlock gets there off the line. Well done from the sophomore captain. Keeping his team right in this game after the shot beat the goalkeeper. Macias with an intervention. Can Spurlock get it clear? Get a look at that goal line clearance. It's past the goalkeeper, but it's not hit with too much conviction, and that allowed Spurlock to track it down. I think Spurlock dealing with cramp on the far side. Of course, it's the second game in 48 hours for the Roos. And Spurlock has played pretty much every minute. Don't think I've seen him take a seat really at all. Sophomore graduate of Frisco Liberty High School. Such an important player at right back for Coach Mark Hudson. not only for his defensive abilities, but sometimes he goes on runs that really catch the eye coming forward. He's not tasked with that at the moment, playing in the back three with Austin College down to 10 men. Red card to their goalkeeper, Jose Rodriguez. 10 minutes into this second half. Macias gets there ahead of Kevin Peterson. Colorado College had it back, and now they have a throw. No, instead the flag points the other way.
Stay focused, Red. Stay focused. 21.
15 minutes to go. Clock was stopped there for a second. Not sure for how long. May have added a minute onto this game accidentally. I think it was stopped since the Spurlock injury. So, yeah, it really was about a minute of additional time for Austin College, who will take it. Trailing 1-0 here with their season on the line. Escobar wins it back off the Colorado College defender. He's joined in the attack by Maloney. It's put in behind for Escobar. Can he get the shot away? He's been forced wide. Does get the shot away. It was a little bit high and a little bit wide. It's a promising sign, though, on the break. Colorado College has shown a couple of frailties in the back. We saw a big whiff in the first half that led to a chance in that one as well. Just a little bit of complacency on the ball from, I believe, Noah Johnson, 23 for the Tigers. Spurlock up to win that. Drop back to Macias. Sends it high towards Escobar. Hirsch wants to go back to Macias. It's intercepted, though, in its path. Birmingham battling with Macias, who ends up on the ground. I think he's cramped as well. This ball comes into the edge of the area for Colorado College. A nutmeg to get past Stephen Hirsch. Ran all the way through to the goalkeeper. Austin College still alive. Rodolfo Garcia wanted to spread the play, but it was intercepted. This time he instead goes to the right side. That ball, though, behind the teammate. Spurlock steps in, wins it the first time, and he wins a throw in as well. Crucial intervention for the right back there. Rodolfo Garcia now off for Diego Rodriguez. He's going to look to use everything he has left in the tank. These final 12.5 minutes. Escobar furthest forward for Austin College, closing down. Removich set to come back into the game. Can he provide a decisive touch off the bench? This type of player that just needs the ball to fall to him. He can provide that moment. He's going to be joined by Jean-Marie Luando as a substitute here momentarily as the clock ticks down. Spurlock wins it back, and he's certainly fouled there. We're going to see a yellow card come out for John Schuler. Austin College going to take this opportunity to send it into the box. And why not? In need of a goal, only two stay back. Macias joins the attack here from the back line. Newman sends it in. And it's going to be comfortable for the keeper to catch. Keller Mokel hasn't had too much to do in this game. That's not based on a lack of effort from the Roos. They've been fighting tooth and nail from the opening whistle. Down to 10 men, 10 minutes into this second half. And they've looked just as threatening at times. And a terrific display of hard work and passion from the Roos. Can they extend their season maybe into extra time with a goal? Still 10 minutes to try and find it. Newman cuts back. Referee says he was fouled. Ramovich waiting, really wants this one. He's going to have to wait a little bit longer as he can only sub on throw-ins in the collegiate game. It's going to be Winger Ryo, the goal scorer from yesterday. Can he provide the moment once again? Arm raised, this one sent in towards the back post. It's a good ball. And it's going to end up being a goal kick. The assistant referee says corner kick. Now eventually there's agreement. Macias stayed down for a while. Didn't really see if there was contact that sent him into the SCAC advertising boards. They're going to go ahead and get the subs into the game. Ramovich and Luendo, two of the important attacking players for this Roos team. Can they provide a moment in these final 10 minutes?
Number 12, Jean-Marie Lundo. And for number 3, Isaiah
Winger Rayo and Maloney off to the bench as the corner's put in towards the back post, and the keeper claims comfortably. He's been solid in the air with his big 6'3", 200-pound frame. Hasn't looked like making a mistake so far. Again, all it takes is that one moment. Spurlock defending here, going back towards his own goal. He's going to drop it back to his goalkeeper. Takes a little bit of a risky first touch, popped up on him. The second touch, though, takes it 50 yards from goal. Throw in taken by Colorado College on the far side. Goalkeeper's punt into the center circle. Look at Newman challenging. It's won by John Schuler for the Tigers. The goal scorer drops it back. Will Mallory. Spurlock continues his stellar display as a part of that back line for the Roos. Hirsch was putting it into space. Not sure if it was for Luendo or Macias. Either way, neither of them latched onto it. Chance going the other way for the Tigers. It's going to be a corner. Couple of Colorado College players coming over, maybe for a short corner. It's still sent in, though, towards the back post. There's space. The header comes in. The goalkeeper initially spills it, but he gets it at the second time of asking. Tulis distributes down the left wing. Diego Rodriguez puts it into space for Ramovich to chase. Goes all the way through to the Colorado College goalkeeper, though. Schuler spreads the play here to the near side for Kevin Peterson. I was looking for Birmingham. It's going to fall, though, still for the Tigers at the edge of the area. Shot flashed across goal. Stark Ragsdale with the effort.
You got this, boys. You got this. Get up.
Austin College hasn't been deterred by going down to 10 men for the final 30 minutes of this game. They still threaten. It's been mostly Colorado College, and it's been Colorado College failing to take chances. Will they rue their miss opportunities? Pun intended. Rodriguez deemed to have fouled Eastland Fruit there. Another one that the Austin College bench isn't quite in agreement with. The center back staying down here. There wasn't much in it at all, really. At least from our initial view. But with the clock stopped, of course, not a time-wasting issue for the Tigers as the medical staff comes onto the field. If you look at the Austin College back line in the background of your screen, you see them all stretching, trying to stay loose, avoid cramps. It's been a extremely intense battle both yesterday and today. And they're 6 minutes from ending their season. We'll get a look at maybe what happened there for the center back, Eastland Fruit. He's being helped off the field. He's going to be replaced shortly by Aiden Longhurst.
For the Tigers, number 6, Aiden Longhurst. And for number 16, Aurora Eastland Fruit.
So Eastland Fruit departs, Longhurst in. Number 6 on the pitch with 6 minutes to go here. Unless Austin College can grab an equalizer, force it to go to extra time. Challenging there from Rodriguez. He's again deemed to have fouled. He's going to get a yellow card as well for rolling the ball back towards where the free kick was supposed to be taken. And I think you can sense amongst the crowd displeased with how this game has been officiated. Ramovich, the only one in the wall. It's dropped back to the other center back, Noah Johnson. Johnson spreads the play. The window, the only one back there as the ball's put across. And sent clear by Macias. Hirsch in a battle for possession on the near side. Gonna have to track back here and be careful. And the referee's pointed to the spot against Stephen Hirsch with 5 minutes and change to play. It's going to be a penalty for the Tigers. So first the red card, 25 minutes or so ago. And now the penalty. It's going to be the reserve goalkeeper, Connor Tulis, against Colorado College's captain, John Schuler. Tulis trying to make himself big, get in the head of John Schuler. Meyer off the field. It's 2 for 2 from the spot this season. Don't have the stats on hand for Schuler. Schuler against Tulis to send Colorado College to the SCAC final, and he converts. And that should do it. Colorado College 2-0 up against 10-man Austin College, who've fought valiantly to the end and believe they have every right to feel hard done by at times by the official. They're not giving up, though. The bench still full of energy, despite that second goal going in. Third goal on the season for John Schuler. Looked extremely confident from the spot. I think he's not the main taker for the Tigers. They would look to be pretty deep in a shootout situation. Doesn't look like we'll see that today, maybe tomorrow. Wouldn't that be drama-filled, as it was last year in the SCAC final, all the way to penalties between Southwestern and Trinity. Southwestern out to Austin College this year in the quarters. Looks like it's going to be Colorado College against the winner of TLU and Trinity. That one's slated to kick off 30 minutes or so after the conclusion of this one at 1:30. I'll be joined by Chris Gress for that one, as I was yesterday. As the Tigers look to beat Texas Lutheran for the third time this season. In a game that's always full of intrigue, sometimes full of goals. Macias heads that one out of play.
For Colorado College, number 13, Isaac Kenner. In for number 11.
13 comes into the game, Isaac Kenner for the Tigers. I have to say, they've done well in rotating the squad. They'll feel relatively fresh tomorrow, especially if they're playing the Tigers of Trinity, who would be on their third game in 3 days. Austin College still looking to make a game of this late on. Ball into the feet of Ramovich. What can he create? Spreads the play wide. Runners streaming forward into the attack with Lewando on the far side. Can we set it up maybe for a grandstand finish? If we do, it'll come from this corner kick. Everybody forward, except for the goalkeeper for Austin College. Ball sent into the area. Rodriguez meets it with his head. And Keller Moko comes out to claim. Spurlock up to win that over the much taller Will Mallory. He's one of those shorter players that both has the jumping and the timing to pretty much win any header. It's a joy to watch at times, the right back for Austin College, and he'll be around for a couple more seasons as well, sophomore. It's an exciting young Roos team that will be back to make some noise again next season. Certainly made some noise late on in this year. Big upset win here against Trinity. First round victory against Southwestern, part of that 4-game winning streak that followed such a tough period of 8 games without a win. It's a young team that's discovered who they are, and they'll be back next season, I think maybe with a bone to pick against Colorado. Colorado College still just keeping possession. They may look for a third, and they may just look to pass this one out. Rodriguez not going to let it go. He's still closing down, making the sprints. Spurlock wins it back. He turns it over, though, for the Roos. He's cramped up once again. Now 4 in the attack for Colorado College. Will the flag stay down? Spurlock with another tremendous challenge. And he's staying down. He's back on his feet. Under 2 minutes to go. Austin College need 2 goals. Escobar couldn't get there. Ahead of Kevin Peterson. It's going to be another Colorado throw-in. Peterson takes the throw in towards Mallory, the goal scorer in the first half. First time we've seen 2 goals go in this year's championship tournament after a couple of 1-0 results yesterday. Austin College with a throw, the 1-minute call.
1 minute. 1 minute.
Looks like it's going to call time on the season for the Roos, but they've gone out in a way that they can be proud of. Of course, with the red card to the goalkeeper, these final 30 minutes playing a man light. When I asked Coach Hudson about Southwestern for that opening matchup, he said they're always one of the hardest working teams in the conference. I think Austin College certainly in that conversation as well after what we've seen these past couple of games. So they'll hold their heads high as this final buzzer is imminent. And Colorado College will hold their head up, looking forward to a matchup tomorrow in the SCAC Championship Tournament Final. We'll be right back with you after just a couple of moments in an interview with Coach Scott Palguda and one of the members of this Tigers team who we'll see tomorrow as well against the winner of TLU and Trinity. We'll have that one for you here in about 30 minutes on the Tiger Network. Hope you stick around. Say congratulations to Austin College on a fantastic season, a fantastic run to end it. And we will see who will be the opponent of Colorado on the Tiger Network. Once again, we'll be right back with you for a quick post-game pitch side interview with Coach Scott Palguda. Yeah. Check, check, 1, 2. How's it going? Ryan. Nice to meet you. I'll wait on you, Coach.
You're gonna have to go out into the sun or else
it's
you
gonna
can't
be brutal.
see anything. Yeah, right there's fine. Sorry. Or else you can't see.
Good?
Yep.
All right, Ryan Figure here, joined pitch side by Coach Scott Palguda. Coach, last couple of seasons actually, this has been a tough hurdle for you in the semifinals. What was the key this year in taking that next step?
Well, obviously, I think kind of taking care of business in the regular season and making sure we were in a position, for a bye to come in here rested. That obviously helped. I mean, but Austin College really battled. But it's difficult to play the back-to-back games. So credit to them for, playing a hard-fought game and then spinning right around and doing it again today. But then I think, scoring a first-half goal, it certainly helps as well. I mean, you want to try to jump on a team that's, in a sense, has their back against the wall with limited rest and all that. And so I thought we did a good job. Didn't play our best game today by any means, but just did enough to get the job done. So we're proud of the guys for just kind of keeping their composure, staying resilient. It got chippy at times, and just kind of keeping a cool head and seeing it through.
Absolutely. Thank you for that. And then, John, obviously you buried the late penalty, but it was a hard-fought battle throughout in that midfield. What can you kind of describe about this game for us?
Yeah, I mean, Austin College always going to be a good opponent. They've been on, especially towards the end of the season, so we knew it was going to be tough coming in. And I think we've known our strategy kind of towards the middle of the season until now. On the middle, what we're going to do, we're going to fight hard. We're going to be front foot defending. We're going to be tight to every player that receives the ball, kind of give them nothing. And, there's good players in the SCAC, especially more and more years go by, better it gets. And so we know that it's always going to be a tough opponent. And especially for us, too, I think subs coming on, it's a full team performance with us. Plenty of depth. Everyone can do the job. And so got to trust everybody next to you.
Absolutely. Thank you for that. And then, Coach, looking forward to the final tomorrow. What do you expect from the two teams we're about to see play, TLU and Trinity?
I expect it to be a really good game. I mean, both teams had tremendous regular seasons. They have a lot of talent, goal-scoring prowess all over the field. And so I'm sure it won't be an easy game for either. And obviously we're going to be at our very best tomorrow. We're going to need to be at our very best to be able to beat whoever we end up playing.
Thank you, guys. Good luck tomorrow, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Players, when you hear